Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. We are entering chapter 6 of Bhagavad Gita. We are going to see the first sloka, the sloka Bhagavan Uvacha. So Krishna is telling something here which is special. Yes, we need to be attentive in understanding the meaning of the sloka in its rightfulness. So sloka reads like this: Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Anasrita Karma Palam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha Sa Sanyasi Cha Yogi Cha Na Niragnihi Na Cha Akriyaha Anasrita Karma Palam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha Sasanyasi cha yogi cha na niragnir na chakriyaha na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. Like that you can read it well. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Krishna is telling Anasritaha. Asritaha means depending, expecting. Anasritaha is not expecting. What? Karma palam, he is not expecting any fruits of the work he has performed. It's not depending on that. Okay, if it comes fine on its own, but he is not expecting it, not based on. So his activities is not dependent on the karma pala. Okay, karyam, karma, karoti, yaha, karoti does. There are two things mentioned: karyam, karma. Karyam. What is karyam? What is karma? Karyam is you are doing some duties based on an agreement, based on an agreement between you and the person who is engaging your services. So you are saying you have to work here for 8 hours a day, and if you work for 25 days a month, you will be paid this much, like that. So it's an obligation, an understanding, agreement. So on an understanding you are working. That is karya. That is for the society, with the society, whatever job you are doing it for the benefit of the public, and you are paid for the time spent by you, and for the energy spent by you, and for making use of your knowledge and experience. You are paid for that. That is karyam. Karma. So one is social responsibility and karma. See, this is family responsibility. So you are a father, mother, sister, whatever it is, you are expected within the family, in your traditional understanding, expect to do something. Okay. So in India, father used to see that his daughter is married in a particular way. The same is not applicable elsewhere. So like that. So in a family, in a particular social format, there are certain duties expected within the family for him to perform. So he performs both the obligatory or the service to the public, and also the duties he has imbibed because of the family background. All these things you do without expecting anything, without expecting the fruits of it, or depending on the fruits that is he is going to come. Like that a person is performing. You are able to understand? Anasrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. A person is doing like that. Krishna says such a person is a sannyasi and cha yogi cha. He is a sannyasi. He is a sannyasi means he is an renunciate. He has given up everything. Given up everything means if a person is not expecting it, he is not depending on the fruits of his action, he doesn't consider it, that person is renunciate and yogi, and he is also in a mindset to understand the relation between his Atma and Paramatma, his conscience and the superconscious. He is working on that. He is still there. He is working on that. So a person who is doing his obligatory duties and his familial duties without expecting any returns or without depending on the fruits of the work he is doing, he is a renunciator and he is a yogi. Yogi means a person who is who is in the path of understanding the union between Atma and Paramatma. Up to this point, you understand? Now, na niragnihi na chakriyaha. So that person, it is in another story now. Na niragnihi. Niragnihi means in this. So in earlier versions you will see he is not relieved. He is not exempted from doing Agnihotras. So, like that was your familial responsibilities. You cannot escape that. So, the routines of the tradition in which from which he is came, he is not relieved of that. And Nacha Akriyaha. So, this is what earlier meaning is Nacha Akriyaha. And he is not relieved of the responsibilities, social responsibilities he has. So, familial and the social responsibilities are mentioned here. He is not relieved. That meaning is na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. So, there is an earlier understanding. Now, if you come into the modern understanding of things, so you will be you can understand it like this. Na niragnihi na cha akriyaha. Agnihi means here. So every day he has to perform certain duties. Okay. Every day you will be doing morning 8 to. I'm talking about the person obligatory duties. I'm talking about obligatory duties only here. So here he will be doing routine work. That is na niragnihi. He cannot. He is not exempted from the duties he is regularly performing. He has to perform that also. Na cha akriyaha. So kriyaha, he cannot, he is not also relieved of a special reaction, special duties he has to perform in case of any emergency, in case of anything going out of hand. So whenever there is an emergency, whenever there is happening something not unexpected lines, he has to take corrective actions. He has to take such actions though that may prevent a further failure or deviations, like that you can understand. So I will put it like this: a person who is like this. So normally a person who is not dependent, who is not expecting the fruits of the labor, he may be disinterested. He will not. This is normal expectation. He will not be doing the job properly. That is how we can understand. A person nowadays, from in the present day's context, if a person is so like anasrita karma palam, his performance will be poor. But Krishna says it is not, it cannot be, it will not be also. He is not that he will not be doing his job regularly, and at the same time he will not hesitate to correct anything going wrong. Niragnihi. So I used to add Agni means fire. Na niragnihi means without, is without fear. No, he is not without fear. That is what Krishna says. I will say that as this person, you will be having the fire of desire to keep on improving what he will be doing, and he will have proper responses with corrective and preventive actions whenever things go out of hand. So the chakriyaha, like that you can understand. So the entire meaning of the sloka as I perceive, I am sharing with you. A person who is performing his social responsibilities and personal traditional responsibilities without expecting any fruits out of it. He is a sannyasi, renunciate, and he is also a yogi who is in the part of understanding the relation between Atma and Paramatma. And that person is doing his job. He is not without the fear, without the fire of doing new things, without the fire of desire to keep improving his jobs, and at the same time he will not hesitate to implement any preventive corrective actions if anything goes out of hand which violates any norms expected. That is how we can understand. Hope you understand it. I leave it to you to visualize it further. I am reading the sloka again for your benefit. Anasrita karma palam karyam karma karoti yaha ससन्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निः न च अक्रियः कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्